Who writes the writer? Is it the hand that holds the pen, or the egg that bends the heart? Tonight, a machine offered me a poem. It sounded like my grave, but could it possibly fill it? I am Saidova Lazizakhon, wildflower in the margins of books and starlight in late night study sessions. So, for years I believed language blooms from lived pain and memory. Then I watched an artificial intelligence finish a stanza I had been wrestling for like weeks, and it did it in 8 seconds. I'm not alone. Dr. Hales warns that the boundary between flesh and code is dissolving. The post-human writer may be part algorithm, part heartbeat. But if code can predict language, can it ever predict meaning? My poem. When the call to prayer trembles in an empty kitchen, I taste my mother's silence, sip it in mint tea. Artificial intelligence poem. Morning breaks on tiled horizons, echoes the forgotten, signs tea cools beneath unsent letters, face turns the sky to rose. Probably technical elegance, yes, but where is the scent of the real kitchen, the cracked cap, the childhood fear of loss? Once, Ronald declared the death of the author. Yet, listening to this counterfeit egg, I feel that author's ghost roaring back, claiming that without experience, words collapse into noise. Yet, I won't exile the machine. It can be a mirror, a provocateur. It can scatter sparks that my own mind kindles into fire. Think of that as a hammer, powerful but soulless. The poem is still forged by the hand that stings the hammer, and the heart that knows why it must be struck. So I invite you, fellow wanderers of the digital page, let artificial intelligence assist. Let it surprise, but do not trade the egg for confidence. Because only a soul, bracing, believing, breast, can emphasize the pain into poetry. Can something without a heart write what your heart really needs? Next stanza is yours. Still here, thank you. Maybe this wasn't just about artificial intelligence. Maybe it was about us, the people who write, who feel, who stares at blinking curses trying to make sense of the mess inside. I have always believed stories hold the pulse of the soul. But now I wonder, can machines hold a mirror to our humanity? Not to replace it, but to remind us how sacred it is to feel something deeply. Maybe the real danger isn't that artificial intelligence will write like humans, but that humans will forget why we write at all. So don't stop writing because the machine writes faster. Write because you're alive, because silence needs shape, because someone, somewhere, might need the words only you can say. So yes, let artificial intelligence assist. Let it spark, let it structure, but always bring your soul. Because when your truth enters language, that's something no machine can replicate.